So yesterday, I got my shot for the COVID, the Johnson and Johnson one. I thought I'd share and let y'all, anyone who is curious, what it's kind of like. So it was yesterday, and I got it in my left arm, and it feels just like getting stuck in the arm with a needle, and then it's pretty sore, feels kind of bruised. After that, it started making, I don't know what it is. Something over here in my neck started throbbing and kind of pulsating, and then that lasted for maybe a minute, and then a couple of my fingers, my pinky, maybe my ring finger on my left hand, were tingling for a couple of seconds. It kind of made me worried, but nothing happened from it. After that, it was just kind of sore on my arm. There was no weird sensation on my neck. There was no tingling, and everything was pretty much good as new. It took a couple of hours for my arm to not be sore. Then last night, it was kind of difficult for me to sleep, but then I did get to sleep, but I was right awake within maybe an hour or two. So right now I'm working on maybe an hour or two of sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't feel tired. My mind kept kind of going over these weird ideas in my head, and then I started, it was almost like having a cold, where you feel like you're gonna get a fever, but you never really do get a fever. And then it's really kind of strange, but going to the bathroom always has that sense of extreme relief. I don't know why. And then I remember going back into bed after once or twice, and I got the chills pretty bad, but it only lasted for a few seconds. But there were pretty severe chills, and my skin felt all prickly on my shoulders and stuff. But it went away within a minute. It was really quick, really brief, and then I was tossing and turning all night, and my temperature only went up to 99. And I also noticed that just in the morning, I had a little bit of light sensitivity. Things that were bright kind of hurt my eyes, and that lasted for a couple hours. Not real severe. It wasn't to where I just couldn't open my eyes because everything hurt. It was just, I just noticed it was a little uncomfortable. And then I also noticed that it could have been the lack of sleep, but I was also much more emotional than I normally am. That lasted for a good 6 hours, and every once in a while I'd start getting watery eyed for pointless things, and it wasn't like something that was supposed to be sad or something that was happy. It was more like I was listening to a podcast on the first man to get into space, and that was enough to start getting my eyes all watery, and that doesn't make any sense. It's not something I would normally feel emotional about. I mean, it's such a mundane thing, but I did notice that, and then I don't have that now. I feel a lot better. I was lethargic all day, really, really tired, and it was just a few hours ago, and it's about 6 o'clock now, and that's when I started kind of feeling more like myself. But it wasn't really bad. I didn't have any sort of terrible chest pains or a headache or something else that you would normally associate with the flu or some kind of illness. No sore joints or anything of that nature. So I pretty much feel normal. I'm just really tired and I want to go to sleep, but I'm kind of worried that I'm not going to be able to get much sleep tonight. Let's see. That's about it. So other than that, it was just kind of a regular old vaccine, I suppose.